Jane Goodall, primatologist. Once, in England, there was a girl called Jane who loved climbing trees and reading books. Her dream was to go to Africa and spend time with the wild animals there. So one day, Jane flew to Tanzania with her notebook and binoculars, determined to study chimpanzees in their natural environment. At first, it was hard to get close to them. The chimpanzees would run away the moment she was in sight, but Jane kept visiting the same place every day at the same time. Eventually, the chimps allowed her to get closer. Getting closer was not enough for Jane. She wanted to become friends with them, so she started a banana club. Whenever she would visit the chimpanzees, she would share bananas with them. At the time, little was known about chimpanzees. Some scientists used to observe them from far away using binoculars. Others studied chimps in cages. Jane, instead, spent hours hanging out with chimpanzees. She tried to speak to them using grunts and cries. She climbed trees and ate the same foods they ate. She discovered that chimpanzees have rituals, that they use tools, and that their language comprises of at least 20 different sounds. She even discovered that chimpanzees are not vegetarians. Once, Jane rescued an injured chimpanzee and nursed it back to health. When she released it back into the wild, the chimpanzee turned and gave her a long, loving hug, as if to say thanks and goodbye. Hello, so today we're going to be doing a little monkey craft. So you can just print this out and then you cut it out. Now I have mine printed on cardstock and I started cutting. One thing that I did do is when I'm cutting and keeping them separated, and I kept the labels so I don't get confused right now. So I've separated them by body parts, which sounds kind of, and then all of this is going to be his head. So I'm going to cut these out and then we'll glue the head together and then we'll do the body. Okay, so the first two pieces that I cut out, this is the head and this is the face. And you're going to glue the face right here, kind of lined up down to the bottom on top of the head. I didn't cut anything out yet, so it's still labeled. So we'll just go kind of step by step, that way we don't lose track. Okay, next I'm going to cut out the eyes and the cheeks. Those are the small ones here, and I'm going to attach them. So I've got the face attached. So you can see, sorry, the light's kind of, let me point this maybe a little down. So the face is attached. So I'm going to pause this and do that. Okay, so I've got the cheeks on. Now, as I'm doing this, I think it's better to print it on plain paper, and then you can just color however you want, because if you print it on one color, then it kind of blends in, so that's why I did this. Now I'm going to cut out the ears, and then the inner ears, and glue those, and then put them on. Okay, so now I've got the ears, did the inner and the outer, and I've glued them. Now we're going to move on to the body. So I'm going to cut out the body, the chest. I'm going to cut out the chest in white, the tail, and then the feet. And I will attach them, and then I will attach them to the head. Okay, so I glued on his feet and his tail and put his head on. Now the last step is just to make a face. Okay, so I just drew like a little half circle and a line, a little mouth. And there is your little monkey craft for today. I really think that this would have been better, although I do think this is cute. So if you don't, you can print a couple of different sheets of paper and then cut out the colors. If you don't have that option, of course, you can print it out on this paper and then color. Younger kids might need some help cutting, especially like with the feet, but sorry. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Also attached to this will be um, some like word puzzles and things that go along with it. Have a great day.